Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch me if you can...
Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start...
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Royce. Pelé. That's been slipped through. Shot a goal! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. That's a cute ball. And now the breakaway. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through. Pelé. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Royce. Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Pelé. Gets into some space. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Milan prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pele, and he welcomes it in. Son Heung-min!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. And he deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Schneider. Milan looking to pass their way through. And this is Batistuta. It'll be a throw-in. So it is still 0-0. Oh, there's a probing ball. This looks promising. Pele. And he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Either side giving way, it has been tight. It's Pele! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schneider. Looking for a run-up. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Referee's given a throw. Rice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider. And it's Schneider. Milan finding their passes. Marquinhos gets it clear. Schneider. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Pele can see things others simply cannot. White deals with that comfortably. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. 60 minutes played. White is there to clear. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, now can they counter? Son Heung-min. Danger averted for now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Schneider. Foden. Son Heung-min.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a cute ball. That's a throw.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Batistuta, number 11, Schneider, number 14, Son Heung-min. Coming on the
Well,
field,
it's very much looking like
13,
this might be destined
Mbappe,
for a scoreless
number
outcome.
7, Royce, number 20,
Muscular approach does
Erling
pay off here.
Haaland. Substitutions
Rice.
taking place.
That is forced to go back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a very decent
There will
ball
be 1
now.
minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation,
And a
certainly
quick
from
reminder
an
today,
attacking
everybody,
perspective.
to make sure
Either side. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a man.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's been shifted off it.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Scholes gets rid without sophistication. And this is Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. Scholes. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Priol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Lampard. Now it's Batistuta. Koundé cuts it out. Scholes. Messi. Beckham. And it's Hernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out. Good chance here! Scholes! A princely strike! A finish of true class! AC Milan are all square. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Pele. Well, there is a look that says it could be danger here. And it's Scholes. He's tried one! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's
got space here.
Time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Adams spots it and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. Son Heung-min. And this is Pele. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Is there shapes to shoot? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. Costa Curta. And he passes it long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
This match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pele. It's Pele!
Pele really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And that has been clubbed away. Lampard. There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking for a runner. Puyol kept his eye on it and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. And this is Son Heung-min. Good read, needed to be.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nice looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Beckham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pele tries to play it through. And it's Batistuta.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Now it's Batistuta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckham picks it up out wide. He is through here. Crosses it in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides as it... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Picked out brilliantly. It's Pele! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raul. Looking for options for move. He's tried one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space. And this is Pele! Pele! Superb from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. That has ended up in no man's land and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Olise. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. And this is Pele. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Passing is... And Del Piano! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shifted upfield. Now it's Son Heung-min. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Olise driving forwards. And he's there to retrieve it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Olise puts his foot on the gas. Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, super. Can he finish? Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Nice looking ball. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Pelé. He is just caressed. Shot, surely! Brilliant from Pelé! A finish of true class. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now that is a hefty challenge.
For this match was 80,607.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... Shoots! Oh, crossbar! Olise with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had...
It's roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Son Heung-min. Number 7.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 13.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack.
15, Rafinha.
And this is Pelé. He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Big chance! And it's bounced out off the woodwork. So what can they make of this? Searching pass he's played there. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan
2
clearly
added
didn't
minutes
help
has been
themselves by
indicated.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And now, to all members
Well,
of the
after all
crowd,
of that, Jim,
I'd
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Manchester United.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Pelé, played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. And it's made its way to him. Bullet. Schneider. Now it's Pelé. And here's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. It's Pelé! In for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Batistuta. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Quality ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And this is Batistuta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Batistuta. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Pelé. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schneider gets into a good position. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Might be danger here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. And they win it back again. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. That's really well cleared. Plays the return pass. Milan still this single goal behind. And this is Batistuta. Schneider.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Batistuta picks it up out wide. Oh, cracking ball. Llorente. Milan can breathe again. Just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rafinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Climbs up big! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Schneider. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's found some space.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Knocks it into space. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Batistuta making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Madrid looking to pass their way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Baggio. Rice. Pele. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele. Shot could be a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, what a shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. Can he get it through? And it's Maradona. Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. He tries a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rice, and he's worked it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an
2 added
absolute
minutes has
peach.
been indicated.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please turn your attention to
So
the screen
there was
for
the first
information
half.
provided
Oh,
by
what
the
a
local
half.
police.
It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Now it's Pelé.
Roberto Baggio.
Looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, easy pickings there. Milan needing a change of fortune here. And this is and the shot! It's a goal! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 47, Phil Foden.
This is Maradona.
Coming on the field.
Right card.
Number 11, Batistuta.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Substitution.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Raul. And it's Baggio. Now it's Batistuta.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Raul. Coming on the field is number 21, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Big header! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Bullish header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Serginho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Bernardo Silva.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And with that, the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.